Hello, you beauties. Connor here. We're getting ready for season 2 over here at the Podcast Very Important studio. But that means that we don't have a regular episode for you this week. Don't worry. We've got an even better episode for you. This one is crazy good. It's from our friends Jim, Daryl, and Bruce over at Gardening Tips. Do you think you'll really enjoy it? And look forward to Podcast Very Important season 2 coming out next week.
Podcast very important.
Podcast Very Important.
Hedges looking good, Daryl.
Yeah, always is. Hey, Bruce, that rose bush.
Hey, thanks, Daryl. Hey, Jim, that asparagus really shooting up there, huh?
Shooting up my hiney, more like. Real pain in my backside, more like. You know how it is with asparagus.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, don't sit in that bush.
Hey, Bruce and Daryl. Hey, my good friends. I'm going to touch
Jim.
both of your shoulders.
My good friends Daryl and Jim over there.
Oh, I like when we all touch our arms, make triangles like this.
Oh,
Daryl, Bruce,
good.
I love you both. You're both great friends to me and to my family. I'm glad you're around. You're a support network that I care about.
Thanks, Jim. Love being a friend of your family.
Hey, that hurts a little bit, but I'm right on board, Jim.
No, I'm going to keep touching your face however I want.
It's just a little tight,
Bruce.
but I get the sentiment.
Okay, and on the count of 3, release. 3, 2, 1,
I
release.
released early.
Oh.
Sorry, I released early.
That's on me. I said on 3 and then counted down.
We do this every week. This always happens.
You think we'd get it?
We link elbows.
Now-
You start putting your fingers under my eyelids, cleaning out the grit, and I appreciate it. I do.
Well, you got a face like a pug.
A lot of folds, a lot of mucus.
He's got, in the war, got hit with a chemical agent. Agent Mountain Dew Code Red. Got into the skin.
Wait, are you
Turned his bones wrinkly.
are you explaining this to Daryl? Or sorry,
Yeah.
you're explaining this to Bruce because
You're
Bruce was
Daryl.
there.
But that's fine. Because I'm Bruce here, and I got the solution.
The solution, you were the
I
one
was-
who threw the Mountain Dew Code right at my eyes in Vietnam in the first place.
And you know that I've been working on the cure ever since.
Ever
Guys,
since
guys,
last
guys.
summer when we went on vacation and you threw Mountain Dew Code Red in my eyes?
Yeah, I owned up to it. I said sorry, and I've been working on the solution ever since, and I got it here.
Gentlemen, Bruce, Daryl, my friends, my support network, please calm yourself.
Oh, that's right in my eyeball. That's right in my eyeball, Jim.
Sorry, I didn't mean to poke your eye. Just as you probably did not mean to put Code Red in your face.
Well, we know that
I
I didn't
okay?
mean to do it. We just didn't know it was going to do what it did. That's all.
Okay, all right, okay.
So,
Listen, I know. Listen,
I
what
just-
we did in the Nerf gun, not Nerf. Sorry, that's the ones that are sticky. Like you shoot them out and they stick on stuff. My mistake. These are super soakers, and I filled it up with the Mountain Dew Code Red mixture, and I did shoot it at Daryl's face. But I got the solution, and it is a different mixture I put up in this super soaker that I can shoot at Daryl's face, and it's gonna fix it.
Bruce, it was
Now-
supposed to be a wet T-shirt contest, not a wet...
Well, I
Eyeball
don't have any
contest?
T-shirts. I can't afford T-shirts, but I got a new super soaker with the money I saved from not buying T-shirts, and I filled it up with the solution. It's gonna be a whole bunch of lemonade mixed with cyanide. Don't drink it.
Okay,
but just
I will
hit your
say-
face. Yeah.
I will say that this thing, like, this is the 4th solution. You understand that, right? Like, the Mountain Dew is there to fix the last problem, the last solution. And most of your solutions are problems in themselves.
Okay, are we gonna dwell on old problems and old solutions, or are we gonna focus on new solutions? What are made of lemonade and cyanide?
Well, I do think it
Bruce,
does.
you're my friend. I don't want to be your enemy.
Bruce,
I
I
don't want to
think
be your
it-
enemy, Bruce.
bears mentioning that the Mountain Dew was put into my eyes during the wet T-shirt contest in Vietnam to solve the problem that you had caused back in Korea.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is that
You
when
made
you
the
get
whole
a-
country split right in half.
when you
Yeah,
get
and
a
I was
bunch
in the
of-
middle, and my eyes popped right out of my head, plumb out of my head.
That's the problem when you get a bunch of Gatorade and sulfuric acid and you mix them together in a super soaker and you shoot your friend in the eyes with it. And that's on me. That's my bad. And I thought the Mountain Dew shit was going to fix it, but it didn't fix it. So now I got the lemonade and the cyanide, and I know it's going to fix the other one. So can we just do this, get this out of the way?
All right, give me a squirt. But you got to do it on yourself, too.
I'm not going to do it on myself. I got nothing to fix.
I feel bad about this.
I got nothing to fix. I'm perfect. I just got to get you, and then, then we'll know if it fixes it, or if we have to do it again next year. But I know it's going to fix it, so we don't have to worry about it. Let me just give it a squirt.
Boys, I'm going to duck below the hedge. I'm going to reach out, grab onto both your ankles through the hedge, so you know that I'm here
That's
for
probably
support,
a good
but
idea.
I do not want to be in the splash zone of this thing.
Really not sure how I was able to get this cyanide with all the watch lists that I'm on, but I've got it, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, squirting time.
I mean, that feels kind of nice. How do I look? I can't see too well.
What happened? What's he look like?
I can't look. You got to tell me.
Am I looking at my shoes right now?
Jim,
But I'm facing.
tell me
Did
how
my
Daryl
eyes
looks. I
fall
can't
out of my
look.
head?
Let me go up. I'm looking up from down. I'm poking my head out up from the bottom of the head.
My eyes are hanging out of my face like a pair of truck nuts.
Ooh, your eyes teabagged me. They're dangling and touching my forehead. Stop
that's
blinking.
pretty bad.
Stop. Oh, it's kind of. I'm looking straight at you, buddy.
That's real bad. That wasn't the fix. That's on me. This is my mistake.
Hey,
I think
you know
got
what?
rid of the bones
I'm owning
in
up
your
to it
eyes.
immediately. I'm owning up to it right away, so I don't have to really take any. There's no consequences or anything, right? Because I.
You know what, Daryl? I will say it feels nicer.
The thing is that you're Daryl though, and I'm Bruce, so it can't feel that nice because something's happening to your brain.
But James.
Oh, there he goes. It was a matter of time.
He's gone.
That's 5 sprays he got. 5
He's
sprays straight to the.
And we
straight to
tried.
the
I mean,
dome.
what the alternative was? What, do nothing? I think I'm still a hero.
He's only a human man, for Christ's sake, God. You hear me, God? He's only a Christ-saking man. Well,
Look, you know I got named Lexia.
name Lexia, your beautiful daughter.
Yeah.
I love her. Of course, we will take care of her. Do not worry, my friend Bruce. I mean, Daryl. Daryl.
I love.
Oh no,
I
the
love
name
her,
Lexi is spread.
You can't see me. Hold on. Bruce, pick up Daryl's eyes. Pick his eyes up.
I'll pick him up.
Look him at me.
Honestly, Bruce.
Look him at me.
Bruce, just look. Let
Yo,
Jim
Bruce.
touch your eyeballs.
Okay, here we go. I
Oops,
will
I
always
dropped
love
one.
you,
Sorry, let me pick it up.
and I will take care of name Lexia. I will treat her as my own child.
I appreciate that, but you are very mean to your own children.
Well, they're horrible things, aren't they?
You put Timmy
They're
in
just
the
a reminder
well.
of my past sins.
You put Timmy in the well, and then when the dog told you, you shot the dog?
Yeah, I put Timmy in a well. Of course I put Timmy in the well. Where else is Timmy going to go? Not in my bed.
We have a million rooms. Just rooms for 100
Send him
billion
to
kids.
school.
Why do you think I bought all those child whales? God, this is why I don't come out to the hedge. This is why this is such a big deal, guys.
All right, well, tuck my eyes into my fanny pack. I'm out of here.
Why do you even want name Lexia? She's all covered in acidic, weird splashback.
Don't you
from all the
say
previous
anything
solutions.
weird about my slimy daughter.
She's
He's
so
wagging
gross.
his eyes at us. It's nasty.
Yeah, get out of
Put
here.
your eyes. Your eyes got lint on it, man.
Yeah, my eyes are always linty.
Go back to watering your garden, Daryl. We don't need to see these weird eyeballs you got hanging out of your head.
Well, I never stop.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
Okay,
still watering
guys,
my
cool it.
lawn.
All right.
Peeing out my
Cool
pant
it.
leg.
All right.
Oh, Jim, he got eyeball on your asparagus.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Garden Tips.
This week, we're talking about garden safety. And we wanted to illustrate that with a little bit of tomfoolery.
This was a demonstration, okay? This was all a reenactment. It was for real. It just had happened before as well.
Did happen. We
This
just
did
it
happen
again
to me.
for you guys.
It happened twice at him. So we put his eyes back in. We believe we can put him in again. I'm Jim. This is my brother from another mother, Bruce.
Hey, what's up? And that's my weird eyeball hanging out best friend, Daryl.
I'm Daryl. I don't have eyes anymore, but when I did,
Don't need it.
they were treated something terrible.
You see, Daryl gardens by feel, smell, and ear sight.
And I garden by fear. My tomatoes will respect me and they will grow plump and round.
And I'm just very bad at it.
Oh, don't say
That's not
that.
even asparagus. That's just old grass.
Let's all go check in.
That's just
Let's
old
go-
grass.
Why don't we go check out each other's backyards and see how the gardens are doing? What do you say, Bruce, Daryl? I'm putting my arms on you. I'm touching your shoulder. I'm giving you a
Ow.
squeeze.
You
on
got
your
it, Jim.
biceps,
Jim, ow.
triceps.
Ah.
Sounds good.
Touch
right.
Gets right
Who's we gonna go
underneath
to
the muscle
first?
somehow. Ow!
Does he? I've lost the ability to sense touch.
God, that's probably good.
That's probably good. All the gardening chemicals that have been on your face. My God,
Yikes! Wouldn't want to be you with all that.
wouldn't want to be you.
Glad I would
I know
be
you
glad
wouldn't
though to
wanna
have
be you.
best friends who keep trying to save you.
Yeah, that's what we always say, isn't it, Bruce? We did this to you. Wouldn't want to be you.
We did this to you. Wouldn't want to be you.
Yeah. So let's go check out who wants to show off their garden patch in the backyard.
Let's go take a look at Daryl's garden since he can't anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Are we
Good
there
idea.
now?
Daryl, we haven't walked. We haven't even moved.
But how would we be?
I don't
there?
have a sense of touch. I
Yeah,
can't
but you
tell
know
if
we
I'm
haven't
moving.
moved. No,
Do
yeah,
I?
But you do have to ambulate your feet. Don't play
I
this game.
feel as if I'm constantly in zero gravity or some sort of gyroscope.
That
I
doesn't
can't tell
make
which
sense.
way is up or down.
That doesn't make sense.
This
You're
might have
on Earth,
been
you
the
got
time
gravity.
that we gave him 3 hits of DMT when he was in a flotation tank, and he lost all sense of time.
Some say I never left.
It's just ridiculous.
We mixed it with a little bit of Roundup. He was in a flotation
just
tank
a
filled
little
with
bit
Roundup.
though. I've had more Roundup.
Weed killer, so it was good. Let's go check
No
out that
weeds
garden
in me.
patch of yours, Daryl.
We put the Roundup into the flotation tank with me because Jim had put wasps into my ears thinking they'd help me hear better. And he
Can't
said,
hurt.
we'll put a little Roundup in there and we'll get them right out. And next thing you know, I think I'm still in the tank.
Well, you said you had tinnitus.
And also,
so I
that's
gave
the
you
next
the
thing you
wasps in
know.
order to get it out.
We know years of things in between that. That's just the next thing you know.
Yeah, you were out for years, Daryl.
Well, I'm
So,
happy to be
this
back.
is a beautiful. Well, this is a beautiful patch you have here, bro. This is a beautiful patch you have here, Dale.
Oh, it smells
You tell us
lovely.
what,
At least I still
Yeah,
have
so-
my smell.
now,
now.
for the listeners at home, Daryl's garden and patch is it's horrific. It's disgusting.
It's just
it
nasty
looks-
as hell.
It looks gross, but it smells divine.
Can things double rot?
I believe if they couldn't before, they can now. Daryl's found a way.
Because that's everything here.
We have
well-
some kale. I don't care for it, but the missus, she forces me to eat it.
That's kale.
That's kale. And
That can't be true.
how's that looking? Is it
That
good?
looks like that. No, that looks like a T-bone steak that's been out here for a few days.
Yeah, I would have guessed tomato, but it would have just been at random.
They say you are what you eat, and I do put all of my meat into the garden so the plants can eat them and you get more meat. Is it working?
I see the
No.
logic.
No,
Don't
it's
agree
very
with it.
bad, Daryl.
It's not how
Well,
you
it's
grow
very
things.
bad.
It's not how plants work.
Let's move on, shall we? Let's go to your place, Bruce.
Yeah, let's take a look at my tomatoes.
Now, Bruce gardens with fear.
Yep. I rule over these tomatoes with an iron fist.
Now, heading into Bruce's backyard, it looks like the
Hold
domain
up.
of a vampire lord.
Stop right there. Stop right there. The traps will get you. We gotta walk real careful.
There's
Plenty of
traps.
spike traps.
Can you please
There are
escort
traps,
me around them?
fog.
Yeah, you gotta walk in a real specific pattern, otherwise you're gonna end up quite dead. And that's a fact,
Now,
that's for sure.
Fun fact about Bruce's garden is if you are coming here, be sure to bring a priest.
Oh yeah, you gotta be blessed at best.
For the fog takes what the fog wants, and the fog only brings sorrow. Isn't that right, Bruce and Daryl?
That is the truest, most disgusting fabrication I've ever heard. The fog has no reason, the fog has no rhyme, it doesn't want for anything, it just takes.
It's pure chaos.
Pure chaos in the fog, and don't you ever forget it, because you slip up when you're in the fog, and that's the last thing you'll ever do.
I feel like I relate to the fog. Like, the fog has been through similar hardships to me, and I think we should be easier on the fog.
I mean, the fog is made up of a lot of the same chemicals that destroyed a lot of your internal and external organs, so that makes a lot of sense that you relate
my
to it.
poor external organs have been so fogged.
The fog is a gaseous cloud of byproducts from Bruce's experiments on Daryl.
Drano,
It has
Pano,
become
Kablamo.
it has become a sentient satanic mist of sorts.
It's every chemical you're not allowed to get anymore in the United States.
So let's go over and look at your viperific petunias. Now, to the untrained eye, these look like some sort of horrific snake.
Well, the thing is, all you have to do is inject a little bit of the special serum into their pituitary glands, and they perk right up, come right at you.
Yeah. Yeah, they're bitey. Ow.
Ooh, yeah, they'll get you. They'll get you. Not
yeah,
poisonous.
They did.
Is it attacking
they
my
are
body?
venomous.
My poor body? Is it attacking it?
Yeah,
Yes, it looks like it's
A
hit your
lot.
shin.
Yeah, a whole lot.
Oh, the flesh is rotting away.
Oh, yeah, there it goes.
Oh, well, that's nice to know I still have flesh.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Well, not for long, Daryl.
Let's get on over to your garden there, Jim.
Give it to the fog. Oh, wait, hold on. What is that?
Uh-oh.
I've
Don't
never
look at
seen
that.
a
Maybe
plant
let's
that
get to your
looks like
garden.
this.
Let's maybe not look at
Oh
that one
my-
and just get over to
wait,
your garden
this
there,
is-
Jim.
Oh my God! It's
Jesus.
Daryl. It's another Daryl.
Well,
It's
now
a
you know.
half-born fetal Daryl.
That was my, I don't know how to say this without being crass, but that was my final solution, was to clone Daryl.
Well,
Daryl?
my only regret is that there is more of me to continue suffering.
We won't need your regrets soon. We'll have future better Daryl's regrets.
This is going to be a better Daryl?
It's
What
gonna
makes him
be-
so much better?
Sorry, at least a different Daryl, I guess. We can maybe make him better, but that's not really up to me.
Could we maybe have him, like, smell a little less?
I did one of those. I did maybe a little less susceptible to things just hurting him and biting him, spraying
What
him in
about
the
normal
eyes.
eyes?
Couldn't
Normal
get the
eyes?
eyes right. Sorry, couldn't get the eyes right. Yeah, still kind of crazy. Still kind of look at you backwards somehow.
Yeah, I
Okay,
remember
well, the fog... oh,
when I
sorry.
had backward eyes and I could still see my brain at least. Just something to take a look at. I miss those
Yeah,
days.
Those were the good old days. Well, the fog is screaming at me to kill myself, so I wonder if we should maybe trot on.
We should probably move on lest you listen. I just have a bunch of cookie in my mouth.
What is that? Is that the meat? Is that the meat from Daryl's garden?
So I'm eating a bunch of garden meat. I just couldn't help myself.
You should.
It
do
is
that.
good,
You're
I
gonna
told
end up
you.
Sort
like
of
him.
jerkied up a little bit. I really enjoy it. A little salty.
He even said you are what you eat. You want to look like that?
Ah,
Look at it. He doesn't have a
kinda-
leg in his fucking eyes, or
I mean, I kind of do a
in
little
his
bit.
pockets. His eyes are in his goddamn pockets.
You know, we're all different. You and I, but we're under God's Son.
We are very different. We are
Anyways, so the fog's telling you to kill yourself. We should move on lest you start to listen.
good idea. Good idea. Well, shall we go check out my garden?
Let's go
Oh,
take
it's
a
the
look.
worst one. You're just not very good at gardening.
Excuse me?
In
That's
your
kinda
own
rude
words,
from
it's
a guy
part
with
of the theme
Weird
song.
eyes. That's true, but he gets to say it. You don't get to say it.
Right, it's my thing. I'm working on it. I'm trying my best. You know how hard it is that a man who gardens through fear and the powers of hell, and a man whose eyes are in his pocket and has no leg and his flesh is being eaten away and his face he's got wrinkly bones, are better gardeners than him?
Wait, was that one
know
me?
that
He
does to a
almost
man?
grew asparagus. He just got the wrong plant.
It went up my toot. I got the wrong plant. I got bamboo.
Whoops.
And is
Could
it my
happen to
fault I
anybody.
planted it under my lazy boy? Yes. Is it my fault I got the hardest and more spear-like bamboo there is? Yes. Is it my fault that I'm so bad at gardening? Yes.
Oh, now, come on, now.
No, I feel terrible.
Let's go see this sappy ass garden.
Jim, let's go take
You
a look.
mean it? You mean it? You'll
Yeah,
come
let's
and
go
you'll
take a
see
look.
it, Daryl, my friend, shoulders I'm touching and eyeball sockets I'm sticking my finger in, and Bruce,
Yeah.
the guy whose balls
Yeah.
I'm fondling.
Ah, whoa.
Ooh, okay, let's go, friends.
All right, let's go take a look.
So here it is, my humble garden.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Please point my nose at the best plant.
How does this one smell?
Is that batteries?
That's right, it's batteries.
So he buried a bunch of batteries, yeah.
I buried my batteries in the garden.
They're sort of going all corroded and a bunch of green kind of weird fuzz coming up out the ground.
I found
Sorta
out that
cute.
if I bury my batteries, the plants become more powerful.
Hey,
They're stronger, more
what's that-
resilient,
what's that one in the
taller
back
than their
doing?
brothers. The one with the arms?
yeah, hold on. What's going on there?
He's waking up.
Uh-oh. That doesn't
Yes,
look right.
I've taken nuclear waste from the nearby power plant. I would scoop it up at night in a
Wait,
little
let me
box
see.
of
Let me see
mini
these
M&Ms,
batteries. What are they labeled?
Mini M&Ms tube full of nuclear waste.
These batteries are labeled
Back here
double
at
X.
Double X. That's right. That's what I call my mini M&Ms tubes filled with
Am I
toxic sludge.
the only
Double
one with a
XX.
polite
Double
garden?
nuclear.
This seems like another devil garden.
Devil. These are the fruits of man's technological progress, Daryl.
Yeah, I just call on
Don't
the
you
evils of the
see?
underworld. That's easy.
My garden's going to destroy your gardens and enslave them.
Well, it's
Listen,
a
Dale,
young
we
man's
gotta
game.
get our gardens together. We gotta team our gardens up against this.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I'd never do that. Whew. Look out, Daryl. I know you can't... Daryl, I know you can't feel much, but my petunia has his rippling bicep arms wrapped around your neck. I don't know if you are aware, but you are suffocating.
Oh, that's nice.
And Bruce,
Hey, what's up?
I'm afraid that one of my petunias is coming at you with a knife.
Well, shit. I try to dodge out of the way. What do I need to roll?
Well, actually, the petunia is, it doesn't have feet. Not yet. I haven't got that far yet. So anyways, that was gardening tips.
Podcast very important.